We have such a big, beautiful Archdiocese, and today we're on the Sunshine Coast. We're going to be visiting Our Lady of the Rosary Parish at Caloundra. We're checking in with Father Josh, Felicity and Jacinta to find out what's going on at Our Lady of the Rosary.
Chantel, welcome.
Hi, Father Josh. Thank you so much for having me. It's really good to be here.
It's great to see you. Let's come inside.
So, Father Josh, tell me about Our Lady of the Rosary Caloundra.
Well, in this terrific parish, we have 8 different worshipping communities in 2 distinct regions with a coastal flavour and also a beautiful hinterland set of communities.
Yeah. And how long have you been here?
3 years and 7 months. I know exactly how long it's been because for those last 7 months it's been as the administrator of the parish.
Yep. And what is it that's unique about this parish?
Well, I'm not sure if it makes us unique, but what we're doing is intentionally investing in evangelisation. And for us, that means putting Alpha front and centre as our tool for evangelisation. We're making a massive investment in lay leadership of this parish, and that's necessary in a diverse parish like ours. And we also have a significant investment in the area of youth.
Fantastic. We're back with Father Josh, and we're also joined by Felicity and Jacinta, who are on the leadership team alongside Father Josh here at Our Lady of the Rosary at Caloundra. You've drawn a great leadership team around you. What's some of the most important things to your leadership team here?
Sure. Well, very early on in my priesthood, I realised that I didn't have the capacity to make all the decisions, and that God had only given me a specific set of unique gifts. And so Jacinta and Felicity are 2 of 4 beautifully and wonderfully talented women who have gathered around me to really complement the gifts that I've been given with the gifts that they've been given. So we're creating different ministry areas so that there's leadership at every single place in the parish. And what's allowing us to do is to create a structure of leadership where the priest doesn't have to know everything that's going on. Felicity and Jacinta have both demonstrated amazing things that are happening in the parish, and I've got no idea how they happen.
Hopefully a little bit of an idea.
It's a great liberation though, and it makes my priesthood sustainable to have other people taking responsibility, and that's what our strategic plan is all about, developing a culture of initiative and leadership so that we can be an evangelising parish. Indeed, our mission is to be a vibrant parish that actively accompanies people into encountering the Lord. And that happened in a particular way only this morning. I was celebrating Mass, and the 72-year-old gentleman had his first encounter experience, and he comes up to me after Mass and he said, "I've been waiting 72 years for this," and he was in tears, he was full of joy, and it caused me to be full of joy.
That's fantastic. Jacinta, how did you find your way onto the leadership team?
I'm still a little bit confused about that myself, to be honest. So one morning after Mass, Father Josh actually approached me and asked if I'd be involved with starting the Alpha program here in the parish. I hadn't even heard of Alpha. I didn't know what it was, and I went and did a bit of a research. So we started the first Alpha program, and it was pretty difficult times. It was at the start of COVID, lots of different things going on. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we got to the Holy Spirit Day, and I'd been lukewarm, to say the least, about the first part of the Alpha program and my experience of it. Anyway, we had the Holy Spirit Day, and well, I'm no longer lukewarm. I had an incredible encounter that day, and the beauty of my faith became real to me in a way that I understood that I had to live, and it wasn't enough for me just to be quiet in my faith. I had to be a disciple. I had to go out.
Felicity, can you tell us more about that ministry that you've got going on there?
So following on from NET, we had 2 years of NET ministries in the parish, and they did a lot of the groundwork in terms of speaking about faith and making the culture of faith normal within the school and also within the parish. So following on from them, we started Kingdom Youth at the start of last year. We saw 80 kids at that first launch, and from there we averaged 50, 60 throughout the year. We took a group of 40 from around the Sunshine Coast to Ignite Conference, and then we had 10 kids go through the sacraments of initiation at the end of the year. And one of those kids, she now works with me as an assistant youth minister in the school. So she went through the Sacramento program. She felt called to give more to this ministry, and she now helps me plan every Friday night. Sometimes we take turns, but it's all about encouraging her to develop those skills, and it's all about sustainability, right, and what she can continue to give to our church and to our parish.
So would there be any words of encouragement that you would offer to other parishes as they look to the future?
It's a great question, and what I've experienced over the last few months and years is the absolute joy of the journey. It's been really fun gathering a team around me and giving over the control that I once sought to exercise in favour of assistance. It's the unburdening. And so I just encourage anyone else out there who's considering taking a journey of intentionality to know that it's not, while it is scary, it's fun. We have great time together. We always look forward to gathering and making those decisions, singing, praying together, and leading the parish.
So Father Josh, Felicity, Jacinta, thank you so much for your time. It's just been really inspiring to spend some time here in a parish that's being so intentional about being on mission together. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you.
Thank you.